So, like I said earlier in the show, we do live in a community of we have such amazing women, and I got the opportunity to meet this particular woman. I've known her for a couple years now, but we had a really great walking meeting. I got to meet Julie Schrader, really get to know her. She's the executive director of Rejuvenating Women, also the founder of this organization. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
And it was just, we just got done having a 6 a.m. walking meeting the other day, and I really appreciated the opportunity to get to know you better, to get to know you and kind of your history, but also how this organization came to be, and so important with what's going on in the world. So, you are founder of Rejuvenating Women. So tell us about that. What is Rejuvenating Women?
It's an organization that helps victims and survivors of human trafficking.
Okay. And when did this all start?
6 years ago is really when it started. I didn't realize 6 years ago that it was going to evolve into human trafficking. And what was happening is that people were starting to reach out who were victims of human trafficking and saying, I see you're the only person I can find online that has some sort of counseling or services to offer to help me, on and on and on. And so we'd meet, we'd get to know each other, and they'd tell their story. And I just discovered so many people in Omaha who have been sold. Yeah.
And again, like we had talked about that, how were people finding you?
Through multiple ways. We get people from out of state, so those organizations have our information, and will call us if they want to send someone. And we have different law enforcement agencies or other organizations in Omaha, but we also have people who are looking for the help that will reach out as well, whether even through Facebook, they'll email us, maybe they'll Google something and our name comes up, and then they'll go to the website and our contact information's on there. Because
the sad thing is, first of all, this isn't something that happens in a different country or a big city or whatever. It's happening here in Omaha and smaller communities around this area as well.
I talk to a lot of people, even in small towns, and they'll say, gosh, we have, 200 people in our town. There's no way this could happen in here.
Yeah.
And I say, it's probably happening here.
Right.
It's just, you're not looking for it and you don't see it. These are people maybe passing through, and they might be people who live there.
Right.
You just don't know. And you and I spoke on our walk, and I was telling you this whole other layer of the onion, is what I like to say, of human trafficking, which is the familial trafficking, and where we have family members selling their children.
Right.
And as you and I talked, it's not always because they're trying to buy drugs.
Right.
It is so many other very just dark things and reasons why they're selling their children. But that's happening right under our noses too, and people may not even notice.
Right. So tell us a little bit about, so 6 years ago, this kind of started to started to be created. You have a house now, which you didn't have in the beginning. So what is the purpose of the house? Tell us about that.
We have it's a beautiful home. There has been $1.2 million actually put into the home to make it as beautiful as it is.
Right.
5,500 square feet, so it's not a small house.
Yeah.
And it is a place where women come and find refuge.
Yeah.
It's not a safe house. So if someone's being trafficked in Omaha and there are traffickers in Omaha, we wouldn't probably be able to take them. We would want to refer them out of state. But our house is more of the recovery place, the place where they're still safe and feel safe, but they're getting compassion and love and all their needs met, where there's actually a family being formed between her and the other women there, and even the staff and volunteers.
Right.
And that, by showing them this is family, we eat together, we do functions together, we pray together, we do all kinds of things together, we're giving them the one thing that maybe they didn't have.
Right. And
that all by itself is also healing, but we also provide in-depth therapeutic counseling. That we do it one-on-one, and we do in groups.
Which is so important because, like you said, these women have gone through horrific things, experiences that no human being should have to go through.
Right.
And then that they're living with that and being able to have a program, to be able to express that in a safe environment. And I mean, it's a process, because is there a time limit?
They can be there for up to 2 years.
Okay.
And our house, we haven't had the house, well, we haven't had the program and it fully running long enough to even get there.
Okay.
But we right now, I mean, they can stay there for up to 2 years, and then we want to be able to get them at a point where they're independent. We're trying to teach them through life skills, getting a job and how to work, and keep a job. It's not just getting the job, but it's keeping the job and knowing what do they want their career to be. Right. It's because you can go work anywhere, but if you're not happy there, and if that's not your passion, is it going to work out real well? Or, how's that going to fit for your life? So we want them to discover what their career is going to be. Right. And so that could be anything. If they want to go to school, we want to encourage that, and make sure they get all their medical and dental and
just there's an ongoing thing.
So much, and it's ongoing. Yeah. And their healing is going to be a lifetime of healing. Right. But we want to make sure that they're geared up and they have all the tools that they have necessary to be able to take that into their life. Yes.
Such important work. You have a great event coming up, your 4th year.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. It's September 13th.
Yep. At 5:30 the doors open, but dinner probably won't start till 6:30.
And what's the name?
Home. Okay. Actually, that it's the Restored Wings.
Yes.
Home.
Okay.
And so we thought we would just be simple and call this banquet home. Okay. And so it'll go until about 8:30. Okay. We're flying a speaker in. Okay. Who is a male trafficking survivor from his childhood. He was sold into a child sex trafficking ring when he was 6 by a stepfather. And so we're actually bringing this piece of it to light here in Omaha. Right. So that, I think that will be a little different than what we've done, but we need to know that men are also a male population of victims.
This is reality.
Yep.
So where's the event at?
At Embassy Suites in La Vista.
Okay. September 13th, 5:30. People can buy tickets on your website?
They can go to the link through the website. Okay. Yep. So it's a system we have called BidPal is what we're using for all of our auction items and the tickets and even sponsorships available through that. And so if they want to go to the website, there's right at the homepage there should be a link directing them right to it.
Okay, rejuvenatingwomen.com is the website. You can get to the ticket portal from there. Julie, thank you so much for coming on. Really important work that you're doing.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Just so blessed. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and thank you.